Ciao a tutti and welcome. You know, after years of exploring Europe, I've learned a thing or two about stretching my travel budget further. For instance, did you know that some of the best meals in Italy can be found not in fancy restaurants, but in bustling neighborhood markets? It's true, these markets are a feast for the senses and the wallet, offering delicious, authentic food at a fraction of the cost. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. In this video, I'm excited to share some essential travel secrets that I wish I had known sooner. These tips will help you save money, avoid common pitfalls, and truly maximize your travel experience. So, whether you're a seasoned traveler or planning your first European adventure, get ready to discover the secrets to smarter, more enriching journeys. One of the biggest mistakes travelers make is sticking to tourist traps for their meals. Sure, those restaurants with the checkered tablecloths and menus in 5 languages might seem convenient, but trust me, you're missing out on the real deal. Venture beyond the main squares and seek out those small family-run trattorias tucked away on side streets. These hidden gems are where you'll find locals enjoying hearty, authentic meals at local prices. Don't be afraid to ask for recommendations from your hotel staff or even strike up a conversation with a friendly face at the market. They'll often point you in the direction of their favorite neighborhood spots. And speaking of markets, make it a point to visit the local markets in every city you visit. Not only are they a feast for the eyes, but they're also a budget traveler's paradise. You'll find fresh produce, regional specialties, and even ready-to-eat meals at a fraction of the cost of restaurants. Imagine biting into a juicy, sun-ripened tomato still warm from the farm, or savoring a crusty loaf of bread fresh from the oven. These are the flavors that will stay with you long after you've returned home. Plus, interacting with local vendors and trying new foods is all part of the adventure. Now let's talk about getting around. Taxis can be convenient, but they can also drain your budget faster than you can say arrivederci. Instead, embrace the local transportation options. Europe has an excellent network of trains, buses and trams that can whisk you from city to city and even country to country without breaking the bank. Plus, you'll get to experience the journey like a local, soaking up the scenery and maybe even making a new friend or two along the way. Before you leave home, do some research on rail passes. A Eurail pass, for example, can save you a bundle if you're planning on multiple train journeys. And don't forget about those city transit passes. For a few euros a day, you can have unlimited rides on buses, trams, and even subways. It's the most economical and efficient way to navigate a new city. And here's a little insider tip. Consider traveling during the shoulder seasons. These are the months just before and after the peak tourist season, typically spring and fall. You'll find fewer crowds, lower prices, and often more pleasant weather. Chapter 3. Avoid these common travel traps. Now let's talk about some common travel pitfalls and how our trusty tips can help you avoid them. First up, those tempting currency exchange kiosks at the airport. Steer clear. They often have the worst exchange rates. Instead, withdraw cash from a reputable ATM once you arrive. Your bank will likely have the best exchange rate, and you'll only pay a small ATM fee. And speaking of money, don't carry around large amounts of cash. It's safer to use a credit card for larger purchases and withdraw smaller amounts of cash as needed. Another common mistake is overpacking. Remember, you're on an adventure, not a fashion show. Pack light and leave room in your suitcase for souvenirs. A good rule of thumb is to pack for a week and then cut it in half. And finally, don't be afraid to haggle, especially at markets and souvenir shops. It's all part of the fun, and you might be surprised at how much you can save with a little friendly negotiation. Just remember to be respectful and keep a smile on your face. Chapter 4. My #1 travel secret. Now for the most impactful travel tip of all: slow down and savor the experience. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the frenzy of checking things off your itinerary. But the real magic of travel lies in those unscripted moments, those chance encounters, and those unexpected detours. So resist the urge to rush from one site to the next. Instead, linger a little longer at that charming cafe. strike up a conversation with a local, or simply get lost in the beauty of your surroundings. These are the moments that will stay with you long after the trip is over. Remember, travel is not about collecting passport stamps. It's about collecting memories. It's about opening your heart and mind to new cultures, new perspectives, and new ways of seeing the world. So embrace the journey, savor every moment, and let the spirit of adventure guide your way. Chapter 5. Your journey awaits. So, there you have it, my friends. A treasure trove of travel secrets to help you make the most of your next adventure. Remember to embrace the local flavor by dining like a local and exploring those hidden culinary gems. Master the art of transportation by utilizing public transit and researching those cost-effective rail passes. And don't fall prey to common travel traps. Avoid those airport currency exchanges, pack light, and don't be afraid to haggle. But most importantly, slow down, savor the experience, and let the spirit of adventure guide your way. The world is full of wonders waiting to be discovered, and with a little planning and these insider tips, your next trip will be the most enriching and memorable yet. Outro. Well, folks, I hope these travel secrets inspire you to embrace the joy of discovery and embark on your own unforgettable adventures. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a big thumbs up and share it with your fellow travel enthusiasts. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more travel inspiration, tips, and tales from the road. I'm always excited to share my passion for exploration with you and help you make the most of your travel experiences. Until next time, happy travels, and may your journeys be filled with wonder, discovery, and unforgettable memories. Ciao.